Guys, it's Brian, Turp Mechanic Vlogs here. I wanted to touch base with you guys and talk about soil temperatures. This is the latest in the year that I have not yet put pre-emergent down on my lawn. Now, there's a reason for that, and that's because it's been a blustery cold April. This has been the slowest start to spring that I can remember here in a number of years, certainly since I've been clued in and checked into the lawn care community. But I wanted to talk to you about when, let's see, how do I word this? When is it appropriate to start putting down pre-emergent? When should you do it? This mostly applies to the cold season folk, because a lot of the warm season grass type areas of the country have already, like, you should probably have already done it at this point. Cold season territory, though, it really kind of is weather dependent, and where I'm at is no that it's a perfect representation of it's very weather dependent. We have had some snow on the ground pretty much every single day for the last 10 days or so. I don't know, there was a video not that long ago that I put out where I was like wearing my sun hat. It was like 75 degrees outside. That was the hot day. Then it dropped to 60 and then 50, and now we're like in the 30s, low 40s during the day. It's been cold. So I checked the Greencast soil temperature map for my area. The average soil temperature peaked at 50 degrees where I live on March 25th, which is fairly early. But then it cooled off, and then it kind of touched 50 again somewhere around like early April, when we were experiencing 70-degree weather. And it has been so cold lately. I mean, we had snow. My kids were like making snowmen a few days ago. We had a snowman stay on our lawn for like 3 days straight before it finally melted off. It's been cold, and Greencast is telling me average soil temperatures right here where I live are in the low 40s right now, which means we're still significantly a good chunk of time away from getting to that 55-degree mark for applying pre-emergent. And so I wanted to check my own spot check here in the lawn. Let me show you. I've got my trusty soil thermometer here, and I do a lot of analog stuff here. Currently, even in the middle of the sun, now granted it was snowing earlier today and I woke up with snow on the ground. It's melted off, everything is all wet. But right now, this soil temperature right here is, what is that, 44? 44. This is the hottest part of the day. This is when the soil temperature should be at its warmest. I don't know, maybe it'll get up to 45 before the sun fully starts setting, but I'm not going to cross my finger. I'm not going to hope. I don't think it's going to. It's going to get cold again tonight. Now, maybe by this weekend, our weather temperature is we're supposed to stop getting rain and snow by Saturday and Sunday, and we're supposed to get up into the low 50s. So maybe the sun will come out and it'll start bringing that temperature up. But I'm still a good ways away from applying pre-emergent. Now, having said that, on the main Turp Mechanic channel, I do have a video coming out about applying pre-emergent that's coming out very soon. Over on one of the project lawns, we opted to apply it early in the season so that it's applicable and relevant to the majority of people around the country watching videos. So I hope you take a look at that. But I want you to understand, despite that video coming out, that if your ground is still cold, just keep waiting. Even if it seems too late in the season, even if spring is 4 weeks in and you're like, why haven't I done it yet? The weather temperatures dictate the best time to do it. For me and my lawn, it hasn't happened yet.